every day.
This is KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM and FM HD1.
Support for KPFT and the Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Firm. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. For more information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthis, you can find it at the website, parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
Listeners should be aware that the following program contains language and audio images which may be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's loving high school. He's out there blocking for JV. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you get released. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know.
It's time to holler down the pipe chase and rattle them bars, because we're going to do a prison show for you right here at beautiful old, historic old, exciting new KPFT Houston, from the heart of Montrose, where we all hope tomorrow will be a better day.
Dreams, I can see your freedom. I will hold you once more. The men with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This ain't my love. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. Prison radio.
And welcome to the Prison Show. Tonight is Friday, September the 19th. And David has me at the board
Woo!
again. So if anything messes up, it's my fault.
It's all your fault. I can't get the
did it.
blame tonight.
No. And I can assure you something will happen.
Something happens every night I'm on it, so
Well, this is true.
yeah. I mean, we're human.
Yeah, we are. Absolutely, we're human. Sometimes we're extra human.
That's the gremlins.
The gremlins. Oh, yes.
Can't blame it on us. We're human.
Yeah. And
It's a gremlin.
they must follow me everywhere I go. 'Cause I'm a robot.
Oh, Linda's a robot.
Oh,
Max Headroom.
oh, God, I haven't thought about him in forever.
I seen him on something the other day. Some kind of Facebook post somebody had Max Headroom. I thought, man, that must be an old person posting there.
If you're a Gen X, you know who we're talking about. If you're not, well, you may know who you're talking about because you were probably raised by a Gen X. All right, so David has a good show lined up for us. And you know what? In the studio right now is just us. We have Jamin doing the cameras, David and I doing the board thingy. The thingamawiggy.
The board thing?
The board thing.
The Danny and David Comedy Hour?
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's really going to be a comedy hour, let me tell you. And Linda's behind me doing the phones. Wave, Linda. Wave at the camera.
She's got another camera on the other side. She got her own camera,
Oh,
too.
she's got her own camera.
She's special tonight.
I'm special. So, yeah, we're really going to have a great comedy hour. Looking forward to it.
We got a packed show, though.
We do have a packed show. We have Annie Perry licensed clinical social worker, and Henry Perry, authors and owners of JailHouse Books, which is pretty exciting.
There's a whole bunch of books on that website whenever I looked at it.
Yeah. Sommer Alexander?
Yep.
Reentry peer support specialist at Texas Harm Reduction Alliance.
She works with Maggie Luna.
She does. Yep. Yeah. Jennifer Charlene Toon, aka Toonche. She hasn't been on in a while.
No, it's been quite a long time.
Yeah. She is executive director at Lioness Justice Impacted Women's Alliance. Woo! Community advocacy manager at After Violence Project, freelance journalist, co-host of On the Rec Yard podcast, Taylor's mom, which is her cat, I love that, and returning citizen. And of course we have Abe Bonowitz, the co-director, founder at Death Penalty Action. And just a reminder, y'all get out there on his website, sign those petitions. They're imperative. Do it. If you're so inclined. I'm going hard nosed, and it's like, if you're so inclined. So we're going to have a great show. I got to back up. I'm used to it like being right in front of me. So now I have to turn around and look.
You got it right in front of you on your phone. You just read it off.
No, I know, but see who's on the
see
phone.
See which line it is?
Yeah, see who's on the phone right now. Okay, we're going to go to JailHouse Books, Annie Perry and Henry Perry. How are y'all this evening?
Did you
are
cut
y'all
them
there?
on?
Oh,
See, the gremlin's getting us already.
That was my bad. I did not turn the phone on. How are y'all doing this evening?
We're doing great. How are you guys doing?
Well, I'm attempting this board. I'm attempting the board, so that was my bad. I didn't hit the phone thingy. So we're doing great. Tell us about the books that y'all have.
Well, what do you want to know specifically? I mean, we've got 113 books that are currently active and published right now on Amazon. We've got a ton of titles.
Well, I looked, and the one that when David sent me a link, it was like a workbook.
Yeah.
A workbook for the person incarcerated and their loved ones outside.
So tell us your history.
The mental health workbook.
Yeah, how'd y'all get together? I mean, that tells about the books, right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Originally, we met through Pen Pal website about 9 years ago, and but the books they came about actually this year, and we created JailHouse Books. It's actually a great story how we created it. I was trying to find a way to, because a lot of the prisons are not getting mail anymore, so I was trying to find and figure out a way how to get a message to my husband to let him know I love him on Valentine's Day. So I created a book, and of course, by that night, we had a whole business deal signed, sealed, and now we're delivering it. So, I mean, it's really amazing.
Well, tell us about that book that you created, the first one.
The very first book that we published was My King. It was a My King, just letting him know he's always been, my king, and just let him know that I love him. And on the back cover, and on all the covers, actually, they have, messages to let the inmates know and your loved ones know that you're loved and you're supported, along with, all the puzzles are usually geared around love, missing you, and things like that. Just, again, to let them know they're loved and supported.
So that was the first book that you created, and what came after that?
A lot came after that really quickly. I mean, we hit the ground running. You name it, we put a title out for it.
Oh, wow.
And do all the books have different exercises in them?
So a lot of them, or most of them, are puzzles. I mean, there's Sudoku, there's word search, there's crosswords, missing vowels. We do have, we just recently published it within the last, I'd say, week. It's called Our Love Story. That's for couples, where the loved one can order one on the outside and also send one to their loved one. That one goes beyond puzzles, so that one has, like, games to connect with each other, like 20 questions or write our love story or scavenger hunt or, let's talk a little bit about the future type stuff. We also have a mental health awareness, which, again, because I'm an LCSW and a therapist, I went, obviously a little bit deeper with psych stuff. So, to gain a better understanding of some psych when you're in there, and it's written, for them and for them to connect, of course, obviously.
For them to connect with you and their families?
Absolutely.
Yep. Is Henry on the line tonight?
He is.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Henry, how you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
How long you been down?
It's probably been a year and a half.
And you helped write these books too?
Yes.
Or were you just a guinea pig?
Guinea pig. No, actually, it's a creative process that me and my wife use together. It's just giving basic, differently perspectives, from one end to the other, because, obviously there's people who've never been incarcerated, and then there's people who are incarcerated that go through different feelings and emotions on this end. So it's basically just trying to keep each other connected from different worlds, because it's long distance, obviously. So just trying to keep that relationship bond and, grow together, because, time can either bring you closer together or
a little bit about it so she understands why you're closed in right now, or guarding yourself, or not talking loud, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Communication is everything, and that's why me and my wife have such a strong bond, and we're able to relay information to each other and bounce ideas off each other, because I obviously can relate to a lot of incarcerated people or people going through the struggle, and I could kind of sense what they're going through and share that with her, and she can tell me what's going on out there and what people are doing, and never lose that bond.
Yeah, that's really good. It's good that you guys have exercises you can do together, instead of just trying to figure out what the heck you're going to write this week.
Right. And
yeah.
Obviously, they're going away with like a lot of greeting cards and letters and pictures. So, it's difficult to stay connected. So, these inmate activity books are used for that purpose, to feel connected. They come with personalized messages. They come with greetings like, I love you, I miss you, thinking of you.
We got about 2 minutes?
It's just been an amazing process to be able to do this. I've just been really excited to be able to do this. This has, brought us even closer together as a couple. This helps us both stay active and engaged. We have, we communicate on such a different level now. So it's just been a wonderful process, and I'm really glad that we can be able to share with everybody else this beautiful process that we've gone through, and we just keep moving forward.
And whenever you sell the books, does it show you where? Do you keep track of where all the books are being sold to? I mean, are they like all going to one state, or are they going to multiple states, or are they catching on like wildfire?
They are catching on. We're definitely growing, and I just want to also let you know our biggest presence. We're obviously on social media, and they can find us at Team Perry 2017 on TikTok. But as far as we can't see individual states, we can only see United States. But here recently, it's been catching on to Canada, which has been pretty awesome.
Well, that's pretty cool. Well, I know that Henry's in Arizona, right? And
correct.
We broadcast through Edovo App to a lot of prisons there in Arizona. But we're actually in 45 states right now. So everybody's getting to hear about your books. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, so where can they get your books at, and how can they write you if they decided they wanted to write you?
If they want to actually write us, they can email us at jailhousebooks@gmail.com. As far as finding our
I am primarily in Austin, right? But as I mentioned before, I am also the Texas chapter coordinator for a national group, and that means I basically look over the entire state. So if there are individuals in other cities, I'm always a vessel of direction, right? I can always navigate them to somebody. If it's not in my area, I can navigate them to any city across the state. So, with that being said, people that are coming home from TDCJ, they don't have to feel alone. They don't have to feel like they don't have an answer or a way to navigate, because some of the hardest things, like you touched on, is second chance employment. One of the main things that's of dire need, right, is structure, and that's housing. And so many people, when they come home, really struggle to find housing because they're still living with that old record, right? One of the things I always talk about is that people that are coming home I am primarily in Austin, right? But as I mentioned before, I am also the Texas chapter coordinator for a national group, and that means I basically look over the entire state. So if there are individuals in other cities, I'm always a vessel of direction, right? I'll always navigate them to somebody. If it's not in my area, I can navigate them to any city across the state. So, with that being said, people that are coming home from TDCJ, they don't have to feel alone. They don't have to feel like they don't have an answer or a way to navigate, because some of the hardest things, like you touched on, is second chance employment. One of the main things that's of dire need, right, is structure, and that's housing. And so many people, when they come home, really struggle to find housing because they're still living with that old record, right? One of the things I always talk about is that people that are coming home I am primarily in Austin, right? But as I mentioned,
news you can use.
Yeah, we do. Hopefully that'll come back up for the people incarcerated. They can. Yeah, some of them like to hear it live.
Yeah, I know Billy listens to it live.
Yeah, I don't care about that one.
I got a text from Alicia a while ago, and her brother listens to it live, and I got a letter from the Harris County Jail a little bit ago for some of the guys that are listening to it live. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I know some of the guys on death row.
They can still hear it?
Some of them can still hear it. And as everyone knows, Blaine has a date now.
What's been going on?
Man, since you've been on here, we've already reached out to 45 states.
Yeah.
You know, we were really trying to reach the ladies' units. And I think we overshot it a little bit, but at least we hit.
Hey, you got it, though. You got it. Hey, I'm really excited to be here tonight because, you know, David, this is way past my bedtime.
I know. Taylor's waiting on you.
She's like ready to cuddle and go to bed, but I said I got to do the prison show tonight.
Well, we appreciate you coming on.
Absolutely.
I had to cut down your intro a little bit. It was so long with all the accomplishments that you got going on that I kind of hit the highlights.
I mean, as long as you mention Taylor and Lioness, I think it's fine.
And they both were mentioned, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but I used to stalk her, so I read all of her. Every time she writes a newspaper article or something, I always read it, even if it's just in the Tyler loop.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And David used to send me messages whenever he would see Taylor Swift doing something new and about.
Oh, that is so funny.
Well, she likes Taylor, so why not?
Why not? Absolutely.
So what's going on over at Lioness?
Oh, man. Well, I mean, I saw some of y'all at the most recent board.
Blue comes. Jennifer, I was like, where'd she come from? She was here before. Yeah, I thought as the information that I was able to gather, you know, it helped quite a few people. What about you?
Yeah, you know, I think that it went well. You know, we had several of our members there. We like to strategically, you know, they only give us 2 or 3 minutes. So we like to strategically, you know, lay out the things, you know, that we're hearing from our inside members that are concerns, you know, usually around conditions of confinement, but other areas too, like, you know, censorship in the mail. But, you know, we had a lot of good follow-ups with TDCJ. I was recently in Gatesville this week touring some of the units looking at these programs. It's tough for me to give either agency some credit, but when credit's due, you got to give it, and some things are really starting to change at the women's facilities. Now, we got a lot of work to still do, but I think the advocates are showing up in a way that the agency is hearing, at least for the women's issues and concerns. So I'm encouraged.
And that's always a plus. So what did you see that was that caught your eye?
So they've increased a lot of the peer support trainings. I heard Sommer so eloquently explaining how important it is to have peer support, you know, through the journey of, you know, reentry, but to be able to have mental health peer support specialists. And also, Wyndham, as we know through the sunset, the passage of the sunset legislation, is that Wyndham is now over higher education again. And y'all, when TDCJ was over higher education, unless you had Lee College, and, you know, Lee College, you know, was able to maintain the great program that they already had in place. But, you know, without that real technical support that Wyndham is so good at. The college programs in the Gatesville campus just slid into the abyss, but we're seeing a lot of good. I almost used profanity, David. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Getting their stuff together.
Yeah. Please don't do that.
Colleges, with the colleges, and they're starting to work with Wyndham in a really intentional way to get programs up. And y'all, there is an ECHO office at Lane Murray. The women will be participating in the same way that the men do, putting together the ECHO.
Well, that's really cool.
That is.
Yeah.
And y'all have a tank too, right? The women's tank?
Yes. That's right. I got to tour the tank, and I told the lady that I was incarcerated with her, I said, girl, y'all's podcast studio looks better than me and Marcy's. We're going to have to go rent a podcast studio, which everybody be on alert. Our podcast.
In the ECHO, did you just submit articles? You didn't actually have an office or anything?
Right. Before this office at Lane Murray, I just would write, articles for the women's perspective and send them in. And if other ladies had pieces that they wanted to send in, they could do that too. But we didn't have an office, and we had no, we weren't able to work on it in the way the men were in terms of putting together the graphics, actually operating the newspaper itself. So this is the first time the women will have staff positions at the ECHO.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it may seem small to some folks, but I think it was just another example of, that was something that me and folks at Lioness had advocated for a while, that I saw this beautiful presentation about the ECHO office that the men have, and they do incredible work. And I was just like, well, we never had that. It would be nice if the women could participate with the men as a team to be able to produce the newspaper and get those skills. And pretty exciting they'll be able to do it now.
Well, that's really cool. Are they going to have, like, a staff member there from the ECHO?
Yeah, so there is an assistant editor now, and she works with the women at the Lane Murray office.
Talked with, her name's Pam, and I think they're going to be on here on October the 10th. But they've got a big contest about actually making up a business plan. And all the ladies get a chance to make their own business plan. And then I guess they'll make a presentation about it. But I thought that was pretty cool. That's kind of like the prison entrepreneurship program that the guys have.
Yes, very similar. But, I think it's only at the Coleman unit currently. Or maybe at Lane Murray, too, but I missed out
all the
on that
ladies
one.
don't
But
get
the women,
they don't all get to participate in it?
it just depends. It was only at Coleman for a long time, and now that I don't think Coleman's going to be a private prison much longer, or if they've already changed that. But it was only there, and certain level custodies could never get to Coleman.
Yeah, I do think that they've already switched over to TDCJ.
I think we talked about that like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think we did something on Coleman. Now, I have a question. Did Lioness or anyone specifically go to the board meetings and request something like the ECHO, an office for the women's units, or a tank for the women's units?
So I know the ladies on the inside requested that they be able to have their own tank podcast. But But the Echo office was just conversations I continued to have with Wyndham about, the necessity of, equal opportunities for the women to be able to participate. Because y'all know, I used to write for the Echo, so it's got a little special place in my heart. And it was just really cool to see, the women excited that they were going to have an opportunity that, in all the history of the Echo, it's never happened. So just me wearing them down, girl.
I love that. Yeah, I think that if we continued, and a lot of people don't know that you can go to the board meetings even on the when they don't have public comments. But if you can talk on an agenda item, of course,
Yes.
finding out that agenda item, they usually don't post that until a few days ahead. So you're kind of like, am I going to go? Am I not going to go? But it is important because through the years, seeing you and other Lioness, well, I'm not sure if they were from Lioness, but other women get up there and make a point.
Well, and this is what we talk about with policy and legislative advocacy is even though you get a policy win or a bill passed, you got to stay on top of it. It's not just clap your hands and walk off. You got to win. You have to stay on top of it to make sure that gets implemented. And it did well for a while, and then the process just really slid back down. But we're still having conversations with TDCJ, and and I think it's important that people know that going to board meetings and going to hearings and developing relationships, and it was hard for me, y'all. I had to work through a lot of my anger and a lot of my trauma and mental health to be able to create and build relationships with people in the agencies where our folks are incarcerated, because of that trauma. But I think when you do advocacy in a way that you're able to state the problem in a really passionate way with as much information as you can and really develop some ideas around solutions, over time, when the suspicion passes, people like good ideas and they want it to be effective, so it's just finding those common threads of, where we can work together and understand each other.
Yes, absolutely. And I think quite a few times that, the board members are very engaging in what we have to say. I know this last time they were asking you questions about different topics that you had. Yeah.
So all the family members for sure that are listening, it can kind of be kind of exhausting, but I think it's well worth it. Like you said, even when there's not public comments, to be able to go to those meetings, start shaking people's hands and introducing yourself and really getting to know the people at the agency that are responsible for the welfare of our loved ones, and just, again, creating those relationships so that, you're not just coming up there one time to deliver some problem that you scream at them about. You're up there consistently, and you're consistently showing them, a solution, and I think it's effective. Now, do we get all that we want? No. Do they move at the speed that we want them to? No. But, I think for me as an incarcerated person, I appreciated any change, even if it was incremental. And I know some people don't like incremental change. That's fine. But when you're on the inside, I think those changes are important.
Yeah, even the small ones.
That's right.
So what else?
I know my time's almost up, y'all.
Yeah, she's got about 30 seconds.
Oh, I was just...
Okay. Well, let me tell you, we got a voting webinar tomorrow. Check our socials. We've got an event on Texas 78711.
All right. Well,
Did I do it in 30 seconds?
You had 4 seconds to spare.
You see?
I'm good. I'm good.
We'll see you on October 5th, too, right?
That's right. We're going to be showing the documentary.
Yep, they said it's sold out. So we'll have a
Sold
packed house.
out. Yeah. May have to sit on somebody's lap. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Dee Dee, did you hear that? All right, Jen, we appreciate you coming on. You take care. Tell Taylor that we love her, okay?
I will right now.
All right.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
That was... She always has great information, her and Marcy both, when I shut up and let them talk. All right, now we have Mr. Abe. Hey, Abe. Oh, there we go.
Well, greetings. Can you hear me all right?
Now we can.
Excellent. Very good. I'm glad to be with you all. I'm glad and super glad to be following up on Jen and the Lionesses. What a great organization. What a great report. Always grateful for how they stepped in when we were down there running the campaign to free Melissa Lucio. Who, by the way, I checked in with by email. We had some back and forth this week, and she's just waiting her time, and I think keeping her spirits are good. And so important what Jen was talking about too, in terms of building relationships with the people who have the power to create the change that we want to see, or at least to intervene. So important to have a relationship rather than be catching them when there's an emergency. Doesn't just to start us off, bad news, which is, of course, we're on track now to have more executions in a year in this country in a single year since 2010. I've been talking about 2011 and 12 when we had 43 executions, and now we're looking at maybe hitting as many as we had in 2010, which is 46 executions. Or if we maybe, I don't think we're going to get there this year, but this is what they're going for, is more and more executions. In 2009, for example, there were 52. Get all the way back to 1999 before we have the pinnacle year of the number of executions in the current era in a certain year. That was 98. But the point is that last year we had 25, and this year we had 25 executions just in the first 6 months. And that's what's going on. And I put into the comments on the webpage for this program, Rob Dunham's Substack. He's got an analysis. Rob Dunham, former executive director of Death Penalty Information Center, now he's the executive director of the Death Penalty Policy Project. And I put a link to his Substack in which he basically, the headline is "Executions are up, but the sky is not falling." And basically, he puts forth his theories about why, we don't have to think that the death penalty is expanding. What's happening is more people who are death eligible, who are warrant ready, are getting executed. But it's the people who've been on death row for a long time, as opposed to states who are adopting the death penalty. Taking back the presidency, in which he basically is encouraging states to use the executions and ordered the Department of Justice to help facilitate states having more executions. So that's kind of what we're seeing. They're seeking the death penalty all over the place. I was grateful for our folks in New York City who stood outside the hearing. It was actually in state court this week for Luigi Mangione, the guy that shot the insurance executive, and they're seeking, and the state of New York doesn't have a death penalty, so they can't seek it. But the federal government, of course, is right in there. So there's a headline to be made saying it's Pam Bondi, our wonderful Attorney General. She basically ordered them to seek the death penalty for this guy in federal court. Anyway, we were out on the street outside the courthouse with our signs calling for no death for Luigi Mangione. And, this is a rare thing for death penalty action to be out there at the time of our trial. But there's so much interest in this trial and in this guy that we're making sure that the people that are coming to the death penalty because of their interest in that case are finding the rest of our movement and the fact that there's executions happening now and there's something they can do about it. And what's amazing is it's working. We're attracting folks who are signed on that petition. Taking back the presidency, in which he basically is encouraging states. So the creator of the Prison Reimagined Presidential Portraits Project. So one of my pen pals and guys that I was talking to a lot on the federal death row, Yuri Kadomov, who is from Czechoslovakia. He's on federal death row. I don't know too much about how long he's been there, but he was working with Rajon Taylor, another federal death row prisoner, and they actually had a room, or they did, because all of this, I'm told, has been taken away, but they had a room that they shared that only one of them could be in at a time, but they would go in and collaborate on pieces of art. And so the creator of the Prison Reimagined Presidential Portraits Project. So one of my pen pals and guys that I was talking to a lot on the federal death row, Yuri Kadomov, who is from Czechoslovakia. He's on federal death row. I don't know too much about how long he's been there, but he was working with Rajon Taylor, another federal death row prisoner, and they actually had a room, or they did, because all of this, I'm told, has been taken away, but they had a room that they shared that only one of them could be in at a time, but they would go in and collaborate on pieces of art. And the creator of the Prison Reimagined Presidential Portraits Project. So one of my pen pals and guys that I was talking to a lot on the federal death row, Yuri Kadomov, who is from Czechoslovakia. He's on federal death row. I don't know too much about how long he's been there, but he was working with Rajon Taylor, another federal death row prisoner, and they actually had a room, or they did, because all of this, I'm told, has been taken away, but they had a room that they shared that only one of them could be in at a time, but they would go in and collaborate on pieces of art. And the creator of the Prison Reimagined Presidential Portraits Project. So one of my pen pals and guys that I was talking to a lot on the federal death row, Yuri Kadomov, who is from Czechoslovakia. He's on federal death row. I don't know too much about how long he's been there, but he was working with Rajon Taylor, another federal death row prisoner, and they actually had a room, or they did, because all of this, I'm told, has been taken away. But they had a room that they shared, that only one of them could be in at a time. But they would go in and collaborate on pieces of art. And there's more coming. Governor DeSantis just carried out his 12th execution. That's 12 out of the 31 executions so far this year from one state. And every time they set one date, they execute one person, they set another date. Every 2 to 3 weeks, we're seeing executions in Florida, which means that that state could probably get up to 16 or 17 or 18 executions this year alone. And that's just Florida. So it's crazy. Coming up, we've been talking about his case for a while, Blaine Mylan. Danny, please convey our prayers and best wishes to him. And, I will be talking to you hopefully that evening if you'll be outside. I don't know what your plan is, and, I can talk about it now, but our hearts are with you and with him as he's coming up for execution on the 25th. That is next Thursday at 6 p.m. And at the exact same time in Alabama, Jeffrey West is going to be executed. And then we've got another guy in Florida on the 30th, and then on World Day against the death penalty in in Indiana, Roy Ward in Indiana, and maybe they won't be. And that's because the U.S. Supreme Court no longer cares about the Constitution and the protections that are supposed to be within it. Not only for, of course, the worst of these worst kinds of punishments, but, we can see the road that we're heading down, and that's frightening, and we have to all stand up against that. But that's why we might see these executions of people who may be innocent, because the U.S. Supreme Court has said it's constitutional to execute people who may be innocent. And that's the current standing on that issue. And innocence is not all we care about, right? Intellectual disability, mental illness, proof of racism in the charge and conviction and trial of a person. None of that seems to matter anymore. Culpability, whether you're the actual shooter. Now they want to try to execute people who have not even committed murder. They want several states to introduce this year executions for people who've sexually abused children and that sort of thing. The space that we're in right now is frightening in the country as a whole, as well as what's happening with the death penalty. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I believe that it's going to take a little while, but something's going to happen to break the current regime, and there will be a reshuffling. And when we get a restacking to a fair U.S. Supreme Court, I think that's when we'll be able to take a case to the Supreme Court and actually get a ruling on whether the death penalty is cruel and unusual. We know it's not cruel, but we can guarantee it's unusual. And with that, I'll tell you that I'm just praying for everybody and hope that you're all doing okay. We're heading into the Jewish New Year and high holidays, so I'll say Happy New Year to all my Jewish friends that are out there and to everybody else. And our saying and the greeting for our Jewish brothers and sisters is Happy New Year, and may you be written in the book of life and sealed in the book of life. So I wish that to all of you as well. And you can reach us at Death Penalty Action, P.O. Box 89, Ghent, G-H-E-N-T, New York, 12075. That's P.O. Box 89, Ghent, G-H-E-N-T, New York, 12075. Any questions?
No, sir. I think you about covered it all.
You covered everything.
You know, there's a lot out there. I'm always grateful and still kind of surprised that you keep giving me 15 minutes on these things. But, you know, I fill the time.
You do.
I'm trying to just keep everybody informed on the top level stuff. We could talk a lot more. But let me just say, keep us in your prayers, too. We're struggling financially, and we may be having to do some cutbacks, but I'll still be coming. And if you know anybody with lots of money, send them to the prison show, send them to this radio station, send them to penaltyaction.org.
Thank you so much, Abe. I hope you have a great weekend.
You too. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You want to do a break song?
Let's do a break song now. I hit these two.
Well, you can turn us off, but you got to turn the break song on. You got to hit the blue button, and then you got to hit the arrow.
What? Which one? This blue button?
That blue button.
Right
That's
there?
the one. That's the one right there. And then you got to hit the arrow.
There.
The song, it's going to break the song.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. keep your heads up. You ain't me if you got home. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. Prison radio. Broadcasting hope. The radio show.
KPFT Houston. Support for KPFT and the Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Team. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped to represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. More information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthus, can be found on their website at parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
And guess what time it's for?
Guess what time it's for?
4.
No, it's not 4. It's like 10.
It's like 10. It's time for shout-outs. My Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got some folks on waiting on it, too.
Oh, we do?
Yep.
Okay, let's get to...
Juana?
Juana.
Juana? You got to turn them on.
Oh. All right, Joanna, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are y'all?
Hey, we're having fun tonight, actually, believe it or not. I'm surprised that caller hadn't called back up and told us to stop laughing.
Oh, I know, yeah.
We had a guy last week or week before last, he told us we were being disrespectful because we were laughing.
Oh, wow, that is weird.
Yeah, I think joy is a wonderful medicine, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I heard that somewhere.
Yes, sir. That's what I heard, too.
Yep. Yeah, we like to kind of laugh and joke around. It makes the night go by.
I believe that.
Yep. So you got some shout-outs to make?
Yes, sir. I want to shout out to my husband. His name's Kevin. He's in the Polanski unit. I just want to tell him that we love him and we miss him. And don't give up faith or hope. He's up for parole right now, so we're just waiting for a hearing. So we're having faith he's coming home. So I just wanted to shout out and tell him that we love him and we desperately miss him. So.
Well, that's very sweet. I'm sure he.
Thank y'all very much for letting us do that.
I'm sure he has
Y'all
a
have
big
a great
smile
night.
on his face. You have a good weekend.
He had better.
See, I like you. I like that. All right. Have a great weekend.
All right. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great day. God bless y'all. Bye.
Same to you. Bye-bye. Okay. Now we have Alicia. Hi, Alicia.
Hello.
You hanging in there?
I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's okay. Keep your head up. We're here with you. Say hi to your brother. He can hear you right now. Yeah. It's okay. We're all here with you. And we're here with your brother, too. Everybody down there at the Harris County Jail that can hear us, we here at the Prison Show, we're rooting for you. Just keep your heads up. You're going to go back and forth to court. You know how it goes. You probably is not your very first rodeo, but just do the best that you can and be happy with it. And Alicia says she don't sing, but I think we're going to end up singing here in a minute.
Well, it's his birthday.
Yeah. So we'll tell him. You want to tell him happy birthday and then we'll sing for him?
It's not till the 21st, but I did want to let him know, like...
What's the date today? Are we like really early?
19th.
Huh?
Well, it's the 19th, so if we don't sing now, he won't hear it before the birthday.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah,
Yep.
Happy birthday, brother. Here we go.
So he can get a little bit early. It's Danny's birthday tomorrow, so we'll get her in there too.
Our September birthday.
All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, September birthdays. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
On four.
There you go. All right. Happy birthday to you.
I would like to say,
Happy birthday
hi,
to
brother.
you.
He's
Happy
bringing a lot
birthday,
of
September birthdays. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
On four.
There you go.
I would like to say, like, hi, brother. Like, he's bringing a lot of people to listen to your show. Because he did send out a letter to y'all.
Yeah, We talked about it about 2 weeks ago. So
I wasn't able to get on. I mean, this is my first time doing this, and he called me today and reminded me.
Yeah, well, that's what we pretty much told him, is that the way the show works is you call us, or you can leave a recording, and you make the shout-outs. He was wanting to make a bunch of shout-outs. And that's great, but there's like 900,000 incarcerated individuals listening to us.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So,
I understand.
The object is... Go ahead.
He gets it, too. Like, he's a very intelligent... That's where I get my intelligence from. It's him.
What's his name?
He's... Jose. Or Joey. Joey Morales.
Joey. Okay.
Well, Jose Morales. Wrong one. I mean, everybody knows his name in there, I guess.
How long has he been in there now?
He went in to, I think it was June 6th, but he's back in. But he's waiting for a bed.
They're waiting for a bed in state?
Tascasita.
Are you talking about Lynchner?
State jail?
Am I supposed to say that?
Well, we can say that. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
No, for mental.
Oh, okay.
Help.
Oh, okay. We were just talking about somebody else a while ago that was...
He strives, you know, and he got himself out of a big thing because he admits to what he's done.
Right.
And he wants it. You know, he wants to say help, I guess.
Right. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. No. And I think what Jennifer was talking about, there's a lot of help going on now in the women's units.
Olivia, you sound like a man.
Yeah. I don't know. I missed what you said there, Alicia.
Oh, he just got 2 teeth pulled. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not hurting, but he was a little bit. He called me and he was a little, hope you're feeling better, brother.
All right.
And he has, I just want to let him know, too, about our mother. My mother, she was in ICU in Corpus Christi. She's not in ICU anymore, but she did get admitted to the hospital. He knows this. It's just him and I. I don't have any other family.
So she's not in ICU anymore?
She's not in ICU, but she's in a room. Still in Corpus Christi.
Yeah. Does she have anybody down there with her?
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least she's not alone.
Yeah, but they're not, I'm filing, actually, and my brother knows this because he was the one who told me. I'm filing neglect because of the reason she was in there. So I know it's hard for my brother to deal with it, but Joey, I want you to know that your intelligence rubbed off on me, and I got it. I'm doing the right things. I'm going about it legally to get Mom okay. That's what I want him to know.
All right.
For his birthday, Mom's going to be okay.
Well, that's a great birthday present.
That is a fantastic birthday present.
And just let him know that, you know, like, I'm good. Like, I'm going to keep going.
Okay. Well, you call or text me anytime. I'm sure you could probably reach out to Dee Dee, too. She'd be happy to hear from you.
Yes, sir.
All right. You still working?
Yes, sir.
If I text me your schedule, maybe we'll stop in and say hi.
Okay, I don't have a permanent one. Right, that's another thing. I'm going through a new ownership with that place.
Okay.
So it's been a little difficult, but I will.
All right. Well, keep your
And
chin
I
up.
appreciate it.
All right.
Joey, I love you. And y'all, thank you.
Oh, we're
and
here.
Whoever he about in that letter and whatnot, like, he appreciates all y'all.
Okay.
He really does. And thank you, David. I appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. You take care, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
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 And I guess we can say a great big, hi, Joey. We can say, hey, Joey, we sung to you, but hey.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yeah. So that's good that we hear from your sister, because that's what we was telling you 2 weeks ago, if you didn't hear it, is that's how the shout-out works, your family shout-outs to you. And we love hearing from you, and we love hearing that you're sharing it and you're telling all your sillies about us. But I reached out to your sister to let her know she needed to shout out to you. That's the way it works.
Yep. All right, let's get to Captain Tom.
Oh, my goodness. Hello, Danny.
Hi, Captain Tom. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I don't hear no microphone.
You don't hear no microphone?
Are you here? You sound like you're in a well.
Well, I am in the control room.
Okay, well, all right.
I'm playing with the board.
Wonder why it sounds like a well, because we're looking at the gauges and they're all doing what they're supposed to be doing.
All right, well, that's okay.
Yeah.
David?
What's going on, Captain Tom?
Don't quit your day job.
I already did. Matter of fact, they gave me the boot. What are you talking about? I haven't had a day job on August 4th.
We're singing happy birthday there. That's
oh, that's what you're getting at. You saying I can't carry a tune in a bucket?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I would just try and get the message across. You know what I mean?
I understand. I'm just teasing you. I haven't talked to you guys in, 2 weeks?
Yeah, we got a text earlier.
Yeah, well, we had laryngitis.
Uh-oh.
That's not a good thing.
Well, your family might have enjoyed that.
No, they didn't. Yeah, in fact, they didn't. They didn't enjoy it, because my son was asking me, how come you're not talking to me, Dad?
You didn't write him a message? Send him a text?
Yeah, I did. I sent him a text.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm glad to be back on the air with you guys, and miss y'all very much. So let me do some of my shout-outs here. Okay, we got J.B. Anderson, we got John Michael Armstrong, we got Pete Fines, we got, let's see, Robert Dunn, we got Lawrence Evans, and my list is going to be, filling back up as soon as we get more people. And want to give a shout out to Post 554, the American Legion. I interviewed them on Wednesday, and it was a very interesting interview. They helped out with the flood in Central Texas, and my co-host, Michael Lewis, is doing okay. So everything is back on track, so to speak. So how's everybody else doing up there at the station?
We're doing good.
Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. All right, we'll be on next week right here at KPFT. And don't forget, you can donate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to KPFT. Go to kpft.org or call 713-526-5738 or text the word GIVE to 713-526-5738. Or you can become a sustainer, or you can become a listener or a staff member of KPFT. So don't forget to call 713-526-5738 and give to the prison show.
Are they hiring up here?
Guys? Huh?
Are they hiring up here?
Are they hiring?
Yeah, you said they could become a staff member. I didn't know that they had open positions. I'm giving you a hard time.
Well,
Tom.
yeah, I'm a staff member. I've been a staff member since 2016.
Volunteer staff member. I guess I took it to mean that we could get paid.
Yeah.
We get paid. Make it rain.
I don't know. I heard that they're paying board operators.
Huh.
Yeah.
They are?
Danny's wants to put in for a check.
I'm like, hey, wait a minute.
We got evidence. She's on video. Operating board.
on video. I need a check.
I'll tell you what, David, you're being disrespectful. No.
Yeah.
By the way, that guy that called y'all last week and said that, he must have been either out of his mind or just not all there, you know?
Yeah, I told him I'm sorry he felt that way. I mean, you know, we're community media, and most of the community like to laugh and joke and carry on.
Yeah,
So-
a smile is contagious, man.
Yeah,
He said we were... I like to laugh and carry on, too.
Yeah, it makes the show go by. If I'm flipping through the radio and I hear people laughing, I want to stop and figure out what they're laughing about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. You know, instead of just going over your, you know, blowing out your butt, I should say.
That was eloquent, Tom.
Yeah.
She was reaching for the dump button.
I was.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you're right. I was going to say the other word, but, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She was going for it, and you said you didn't say it. So.
All right, y'all take care of yourself. See y'all next week right here at KPFT.
KPFT. Sound like Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, that's right. I sound like Forrest Gump. You're right. Hey, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yep. You got to be quick, drama girl, too.
I do. There.
Hello, everyone. It's Annalisa. I hope you are all doing well. This is my message for my friend Isidro. Ciao, Isidro. Hello, my dear friend. I hope you are well. Hope you have had a good week. Mine has been busy, as you know. Weekend is going to be busy as well, but all is good. I hope you are doing your drawings and paintings, and that all is okay. I send you my warmest wishes and big hugs. Take care, my friend. Bye. Bye, everyone. Take care.
Thank you, Annalisa. All right. Let's get to Miss Lydia. Hi, Miss Lydia.
Hi, Danny.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm here. There's a birthday to celebrate.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Yep. And I hear there's more coming up.
There is more coming up. Absolutely.
Yep. Yes.
How many more?
Yeah, there's
I
a
won't
few
say
more.
the name. But I want to give a shout out to my son, Beto, and to all the guys, to Big Will, to Eric, Blaine, Ruben, Artie, Roderick, Mark. Let's see, who else? Am I forgetting somebody?
Probably.
Roderick, Mark. Probably. Yeah. But I just want to say you're thought of and in our prayers, and it's a beautiful night here in the valley. We got a little bit of rain, much needed rain, and we're watching the Rangers play against the Marlins, and it's the 11th inning, believe it or not. 3-3. It's a good game. So we're rooting for the Rangers. Yeah.
Well, against the Marlins,
And-
yeah, absolutely, you should.
For who?
Well, since they're playing against the Marlins, you absolutely should root.
Yeah,
for
I
the
have to absolutely have to be with the Rangers. Yeah, but it's been a good game. So we've been sitting here. My knee has been throbbing, but I put a patch on it, some kind of a patch on it for pain, and hopefully it'll be better in the morning. And I'll go for a walk, do my morning walk tomorrow, God willing. That's about all I have for tonight. Like I said, it's a beautiful night, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of rain tomorrow also. Okay?
Yeah.
And
it'd be nice to get some rain, but I was looking earlier, and they didn't have any rain for us until, like, Wednesday.
I don't want any rain.
yeah, we it's been spotty here and there, but we just got a little bit today here where I live, but we need it here. It's really dry.
Yeah.
It's really dry. Yeah.
Need
Yeah,
it.
we don't get much rain. Yeah. But anyway, you all have a good night and safe trip home, you guys.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Lydia. You have a great weekend.
You too, ma'am. You enjoy your birthday.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Good night. All right. Now, let's get to, what is this, Italian?
Italian smile.
I thought I was like Italian sausage. Okay, let's get to Italian smile.
Hey T, I hope you're doing fine. Me, I'm okay with Sheva on my lap purring, but missing you as hell. Stop that, I can see you're smiling. Everything will be alright. We need to be positive. Promise to stay strong. I always keep my promises, you have to do it yourself. Take care and be safe. I love you very, very, very much. Many kisses from your ROD. Thank you, Prison Show, for making this happen.
All of these kisses. Kisses, kisses, kisses. All right. Y'all don't forget. Call 713-526-5738. Option number 2 to leave a shout out. All right. One of my favorite people here, Caitlin.
This is a shout out for Beto Garza in Plunski. Hola, how are you? I hope that you're smiling, in good health and staying safe. As for me, well, I actually don't know. Daytona now is not too well. She has an appointment with the vet. She has a bad smell off her breath, and she wasn't eating her hard feed yesterday, but I got some soft feed into her. So I don't know whether it's teat or whatever, but please say a prayer for her. Buddy, yeah, he's still pretty much the same. He's still on his steroids. So, yeah, life at the moment is a bit kind of negative and one thing after the next. So please say a prayer that this will all pass soon and things will be okay. Other than that, yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just chilling. And, yeah, I'll let you know how Daytona is. So, yeah, please know that you're my heart and thoughts. And to the other guys, Eric, Mark, Blaine, Will, Debo, and Rudy, hope you all are doing good. Same prayers for you all too. So good night, sweet dreams, and stay safe. And to everybody at the Prison Show, a big, big thank you for making this happen.
Thank you, Caitlin, so much. And now we have Kalyanga.
Good evening to everyone on the Prison Show. I want to send my shout out to my brother Franklin Davis, Robinson Roberts, Lasso, Peter Jr., Melissa Lucio, Reed Rodri, to my brother Abraham Bonowit, to my beautiful mom, Mom Linda, Madame Danny, David, Francis, Peter. Much love and blessings from Uganda. have a blessed weekend.
That wind was something else, wasn't it?
No, I was fixing to say, man.
And then the baby started crying.
I know.
What, he pinching?
Maybe he did.
Now, I always enjoy his shout-outs.
Yeah, I like the Madame Donnie.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
He's a long way away.
Yeah, he is.
The International Prison Show.
Right, now we're going to get to Kiki.
Rodney Reed at the Plonsky unit. Hey, Rodney, it's Kiki. Just calling to let you know I made it to Doug safely. Just wanted to call and let you know I love you. I'm thinking about you and missing you already. But I know that we will speak tomorrow, 12 noon my time, 2 your time. Love you, baby. Have a good night. Hi, Linda. Hi, Danny. Hi, David. I hope you guys have a wonderful night as well. And everybody out there listening, God bless you all. Have a great weekend, wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys soon next Friday. All right.
She's traveling. She travels a lot.
And she took the bus over to Doug's house.
She took the bus?
Yeah, she sent me a message. She was going over there.
Oh.
Yeah. And then she said she had a migraine. She wasn't feeling so good. But when we first started the show, she might still be doing it, but she was watching us.
Oh, really?
So.
Hi, Kiki.
Hey.
Hi, Kiki.
Yeah. So Rodney was said last week on the show we said something was happening on the 29th. I told her I thought that they were probably talking about the 25th.
The 25th is Blame Milam's execution.
But she said no, the 29th. But
that's my birthday.
Oh, that's what it was. Happy birthday.
Yes.
Did we announce that last week?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they're waiting to know what's happening on the 29th.
Okay, so I do know that we've been notified by quite a few people that the shows aren't uploading to Edovo.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, so maybe they were talking about one of the shows where Linda announced the birthdays.
I don't know. So I do know that, like, I just had a message from somebody on the Getting Out app, and I knew this before I left. They uploaded the both of the missing shows today, but they didn't put the video for the 5th. And I got an email that said that they uploaded both shows, and I went straight over to the Edovo. They gave me it mimics the app. It's not really the app, but it mimics the site. And the video wasn't there. But they had a screenshot of the video there, but it didn't have the picture. It only had our logo. And I thought, well, that's not right. So I thought, well, maybe it's not uploaded yet, because sometimes it takes a few minutes for everything to get uploaded. They can listen to the September 5th show on audio, but the video's not there, which means that there's something in the programming whenever they went to upload it that's holding it up, and they got to go fix it. But I tried 2 or 3 times to get it to go, and then I sent them an email back and said, hey, this didn't work, and nobody answered me. So, and of course, they're off for the weekend.
Of course they are.
So, yeah, I was thinking about getting a hold of Mr. Hill again, because I don't know how to explain it to him, but if we're supposed to have the ability to upload 4 pieces of material a week, and we're having a hard time getting 2 pieces uploaded a week, just an audio and a video. And sometimes it's our fault or my fault. Sometimes it's their fault. If it doesn't get there on time, like I think the 5th show didn't actually get submitted until Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning. And it should have been uploaded on Monday. I had all the stuff done on the spreadsheet, but whenever I went to email it off, it was stuck in my draft folder. And I didn't see that till early Tuesday morning, like about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
So it got there a little bit late, but still they had plenty enough time to get it done by Friday. But instead they wait till the next week. And they said, oh, well, we'll do both of them at the same time. And I'm like, well, that doesn't quite make sense, but okay. And then it didn't get uploaded. The one.
Yeah.
The one.
Yeah.
But they can listen to it. It's on the audio. It's just not on the video.
Yeah, I think more people enjoy it.
Yeah, we get more hits on the video than we do the audio, but there are still people that log in the audio. And I kind of liken it because whenever I was there, a lot of times I'd lay up in my bunk, put my headphones on, and especially if I was listening to my family making shout-outs or listening to certain families make shout-outs, I didn't want people seeing me being emotional. I felt more comfortable in my bunk with my headphones, just having a little privacy. So.
Well, now they can sit in their bunk with their earphones on and watch it. And watch
Put the covers over the head.
And, yes, and watch us.
Yeah.
Watch me screw up the board. I've not done too bad.
You haven't done too bad tonight. No, you didn't do bad at all. You thought you did, but you got the button pushed just in time for him to start talking. So.
I know. Considering that, I didn't do it last week.
Well, that's why I was afraid if you didn't do it this week, you'd really forget.
Yeah. And you're probably right. It's just, it hasn't been a good day today.
Well, maybe that got you out of your rut.
The rut will be right back when I get in my vehicle. I can assure everyone.
You won't have a phone call when you get in your vehicle?
I will.
So you'll be looking forward to that then.
Yeah, I will be looking forward to that.
So you won't be in the rut.
True. And you know what? Everyone has really stepped up this past week, sending me birthday messages because they heard it from the show, and so thank y'all, every single person. I'm trying to get everyone added on my new Securus, which I would like to add was approved by the Office of Family Services. Brittany Scaines, she approved me to have another Securus because my old one didn't work. Just wanted to make sure.
Got to make that clear.
I am going to make it clear as much
Somebody's
as possible.
going to report you for having another one?
Yes.
She can have another one, but I can't.
Yeah, and the only reason I can have this one is because my other one doesn't work. But I waited until I got permission. See how that works?
So you can read them from your old one, but you can't answer them? Is that how that's working?
Yes, and I am trying to pull all of them over to my new one, but it's time consuming. And
that many contacts, huh?
Oh yeah. I had to do quite a few, in excess of 500.
Wow.
So but I mean, some of them are probably out by now. Some of them just helped a few times, and then so. But anyone that wants to be on my contact list, definitely let us know. And where can you write us? You can write us at 226 Chipmunk Trail, Shepherd, Texas, 77371. And speaking of Shepherd.
Think you'll get it right this time?
No. We're going to hear from Mike.
Hello, this is Mysterious Mike doing his shout-outs for the prison show. Here are my shout-outs. The guys of Texas, Guy Alexander, Jamie Cuppett, Stephen Russell, Stephen McGee. Shout-out for Philip Perez. Shout-out for Matt Thomas, Edward Reeves, Adam Wilkerson. Shout-out for Oz. Shout-out for Haas. Shout-out for Aaron Vasquez. Shout-out for Keith Money. Talk wants me to do a shout-out for Payday. Shout out for Jesse Cortez.
What happened?
I didn't do it. Wasn't me.
It just cut off.
It just cut.
It played the whole thing. That's it.
No, you can continue to Mysterious Mike is very set in his ways. I think something happened there.
Well, I've got it on my phone. I'm pretty sure I still got it on my phone. But I bet it's gone. I bet it just stopped. Because, I didn't.
Well, we know I didn't.
Gremlins. Yeah, Gremlins again.
Yes, the
You want to start over? I'll play the whole thing from my phone.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see if it works.
Hello, this is Mysterious Mike doing his shout-outs for the prison show. Here are my shout-outs. The guys of Texas, Guy Alexander, Jamie Cuppett, Stephen Russell, Stephen McGee. Shout-out for Philip Perez. Shout-out for Matt Thomas, Edward Reeves, Adam Wilkerson. Shout-out for Oz. Shout-out for Haas. Shout-out for Aaron Vasquez. Shout-out for Keith Money. Tox wants me to do a shout-out for Payday. Shout-out for Jesse Cortez.
No,
That's
yeah.
it. It just cut right off.
Oh, yeah? Well, Mysterious Mike, you stopped your streak with... You can continue to write to Mysterious Mike. But you know what, David? You can continue to write to Mysterious Mike in care of David Collingsworth at the prison show. That's what he says.
Yeah, you can.
You can. Absolutely.
And if you got any letters, I'd give them to him.
We did. You know, Mysterious Mike is one of a kind. One of a kind. He dresses for every occasion.
The tallest leprechaun.
Yes, he has the most bizarre hats I have ever seen, and he wears them with pride.
Yeah, he has one for every occasion and every holiday.
Every holiday. And God help us when
and
the
some
Renaissance.
holidays you never heard of.
It's like, what are you talking about, Mike? What?
And if you Google it, it's there.
Yeah, I think he does. Yeah, he's one of a kind. And if you could see his Facebook page,
he changes profile picture.
Oh my God!
Yep, I shared it with the ladies, and it's like a close up. He's right there.
Oh yeah, it's like the camera was like right up there. Yeah, but you know what? We love Mysterious Mike. On occasion, we really do. All right, let's. Okay, I'll stop razzing you, Mike. I really will. Okay.
Until next week.
Until 5 minutes from now. Rashid? Let's get to Rashid. If I can. There we go.
You got to sneak up on it.
First and foremost, big shout outs to Texas and the entire Prison Show staff for this amazing radio station that brings light to the many injustices with the criminal justice system. The goal is to create change and transform lives. My name is Rashid Weston. I'm from the state of New York. To begin, I would like to give a huge shout out to all of the incarcerated men and women within the criminal justice system who are striving to become better than their past mistakes. Also, I would like to give everyone confined on death row a shout out as well. Your life is precious. You still have value. We think about you, ladies and gentlemen, every day looking for ways to bring an end to the death penalty because the death penalty holds no place in our society. If international laws, such as a Universal Declaration of Human Rights, provides every human being the right to life, then why is it that the criminal justice system is being permitted to extinguish people's lives through barbaric death sentences, even if they're already fully rehabilitated and have compensated for their sins? The whole point of the correctional system is to rehabilitate the incarcerated. However, there's no hope and rehabilitation when it comes to the death penalty. It's just another murderous tool that serves no rehabilitative purpose whatsoever. So, to everybody on death row within the big state of Texas, hold your head. And shout out to my brother Atiq Weston, who's currently confined within the New York State Prison Department of Corrections. I can't wait for you to come home and share your activisms. Thank you.
Man, I like him.
Yep. Say, there's a fella online on the video, Jeremiah Ferguson, and he said he did too. He laid up in his bunk in the dark with his headphones on, and it just allowed him not to be in prison for 2 hours a week. He said he also misses Ray Hill.
I think everyone misses. Yeah.
I found a video of Ray Hill, and he was given the history according to Ray Hill. And he was down at Houston Indie Media, and they were recording him, and he was reciting everything about Frankie and his dad and how they worked for the union, and I mean he just went on and all the way up through till he got to the prison show and how he started the prison show, and it was.
You know, the first time I met Ray Hill, he must have had like 30 different business cards. Yeah. And he started handing me
one for every occasion.
I was like, who is this man? It was awesome.
Yep.
All
Citizen provocateur.
Yes. Yes, that's what. All right, let's get to Miss Patty. Hi, Miss Patty.
Hi, guys. Thank you for the prison show. I was glad to see, I can't remember her name. 2 weeks ago, I went to visit Beto.
That was
and
me.
One of the ladies from the prison show.
Danny.
Yeah.
It was Danny.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. And Lydia told me. She said, is this lady? And I'm like, yeah, that's her. That's her. Anyway, just got out of this room, Berto. Mijito, everybody's doing good. I'm sure your mom sent you pictures already from the weekend. I spoke to you day before yesterday. I think Stephanie and I will be up there November 15th. I'm not sure yet, but that's the date that we think. As you know, the quinceañera will be October 25th. So Mariano's still here. Probably going to stay until the end of October. Elijo's out of the hospital. From the pressure that had on the kidneys, that ATV, it damaged the tissue. But he's home. Having trouble walking, but we're going to get therapy and stuff. Hopefully he'll be okay. Anyway, Mijito, I love you. I miss you. We got the pictures that we took that day with Tito and Alita, myself. Very good pictures, Mike. So, anyhow, Mijito, I miss you. Thank you to everybody for the show and what that young man was saying about death row. People on death row that's read the room. It doesn't give anybody a right to, God has a right, not a so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. So death row, hell, we will fight till the end.
That's right.
I love you, Mijo.
I wish Gloria was here to hear that. Death row. Hell no.
That's right. Hell no. Absolutely. Absolutely. We will fight, Mijo. And you will see abolishment will come. I love you, Mijo. Good night.
Good night, Patty.
Good night. Oh,
You got to be quick, drama girl.
I know. I got to be quick.
You and Linda got a race.
All right. Linda, do you want to leave your shout-outs?
I can do it.
You got to turn her mic on, and she got to get the mic. It's way over yonder. It's on the other side of the iPad.
She's coming.
But it's holding up.
Is it holding the iPad? You want to use this one? I'll move.
I guess so.
All right. She's coming.
Slow, but I'm.
Yeah, she's getting there. She's all three of us are just like crippled.
Yes. Okay. Jamal Ray, Jay Fisher, Xavier Davis, Jason Walker, Jose Chocola, Antonio Gilbert, Joe Laws, Chris Conwell, Antonio Anguino, David Duran, Tyrone Williams, Raymond Becerra, Jack Carter, Edward Holland, Eric Pleasant, Ray Freeney, Sean Glatz, Curtis Allen, Juan Cervantes, Cody Lloyd, Washington, Devin Wynn, Arancio Gonzalez, Trinity Morton, Frederico Hoban, Dean Deal, Joshua Lyell, Alex Howard, Robert Cooper, Larry Johnson. Larry, I'm still trying to get on that site. It just will not, it keeps saying I'm not human. I don't know what else to do.
She's a robot.
I don't know. It says they can't figure out that I'm human, so I don't know what to do. Tara Rogers, Juan Seguro, Christopher Quincenet Berry, Curtis Allen, Juan Cervantes, Cody Lloyd Washington, Damon Blunston, Charles C. Bolton, Jordan Bright, Travis Fletcher, Ken Decker, Jeff McClendon, Alfred Mitchell, Jeremiah Rodriguez, Tyler Adams, Chris Foster, Victor Loya, Reginald Matthews, Gregory Allen, Curtis Robertson, Midget Titan, Paper Cup, William Owen Sr., Stephen Curry, Charles Thompson, Talon Carter, Dennis Price, Robert Roberson, Robert Satterfield, Robert Solis, Lucky Ward, Ronald Haskell, Gary Green, Franklin Davis, Jaime Cole, Blaine Milam, Paul DeVoe, Marcus Drury, Pete Russell, Will Spear, Brett Bukowski, Christopher Turner, Larry Hatton, Bill Sims, Iron Thunderhorse, David Wood, Walter Sorto, Joel White, Lovey Smith, Vicente Ortiz, Stacy Howard, Frederick Young, Raymond Matthews, Chris Foster, Robert Southback, Coy Simpson Whiskey, Daniel Anderson, Marshall Smith, Brandon Savage, and Alex Howard. Woo, that's a long list.
Yeah, we're blessed with all y'all writing up here. I haven't been writing down all my my people, but Linda, you just mentioned someone that Lovey Smith. I did write you back, and I haven't heard anything. I hope I got the right one, but anyway. Keep a lookout.
You think there's more than one Lovey Smith?
I don't know, but knowing me, I probably found. Knowing me. All right, now we're going to get to Freddie on line 1. Hey, Freddie.
Hey, how y'all doing, man? Let me do a shout out to my brother James Dudley over at the Wallace Pack and Terry, all you guys that I left behind, man. Piff, Green, all you guys, man. I hope y'all doing good. What can I say, man? Just keep doing the right thing, guys. Keep doing the right things, man. Keep growing spiritually. Keep growing positively. Make a bad situation into a good situation, man. I know I keep telling y'all, man, it worked good for me, but it didn't happen by itself. Okay, when I left the Wallace Pack, they wanted my socks and my underwear, man. I left everything behind gladly. But then I met some people out in the street that helped me out, man. I even had a string for a belt. But anyway, from nothing all the way to now that I'm a little bit more better off financially and everything else, man. I'm still staying free. I'm still staying with my goal that I need to continue to do better. I need to continue to do better. I need to serve and pay it forward, man, and help those that need help, like people help me. So just keep working on that, guys. Keep thinking on that. Keep praying on that, man. And God is good, and it's gonna all work out. All right, David, that'll be all for now.
All right, Freddie, you keep it between the lines, man.
Oh man, I will, man.
Yep. I start school Monday.
Driving school.
Yep, truck driving school. I got through my DOT physical and took my drug screen, and that was an ordeal. They checked off the wrong box on my drug screen, and it took me 3 or 4 days to get that corrected.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it didn't say DOT. It said random. Like somebody just sent me out for a P test. Just sober 18 years, and somebody just up and say, "Hey, you got to go take a P test." Man, I'm free. I ain't got to go take no P test. Now I took it for the DOT. So, and then I guess Friday I'm scheduled to take my learner's permit test. So it's a start. It's a process. At least I'm starting it.
Yeah. And you'll like it, man. You'll enjoy it, man.
And then I was going to pay for it, right? And she says, "Oh no, it's grant funded." So I didn't have to pay for it. Yeah, man, I was praying every step of the way, and that's another story too. Not to be preaching or nothing, but I went to take my physical, and my blood pressure was like 146/62. And she says, well, I don't know what we're going to do. She said, "You've been taking your medicine?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, it's high. I can't pass you if it's high." I said, 146/62 isn't that high. I said, 140/60 is normal. She said, "Well, that's what it's got to be." And I said, "Well, try the other arm." The other arm was 140/60.
Oh, you're going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. That is exactly what happened to me when I went to get my DOT for the same getting started in school.
Yeah.
But it's because I got off the truck and I was all excited and going in there and then did all the exercise they told me to, and then they checked. I said, "Man, well, give me a little time to calm down a little bit."
Yeah, that's what I told her too. I said, the lady told me, it wasn't 30 minutes ago, she told me I had to do all this stuff to be able to get in the class by the 22nd. So, I mean, I was just wired up.
Yeah.
So,
and the other one's going to be easier, man, because then you'll be able to go to the ones you want to go to yourself. And I'll recommend the next one.
All right. We'll get her done.
Yes, sir, man. You're going to enjoy it, man.
All right, Freddie. You have a good night, brother.
You too, man.
Bye-bye.
All right. So you already said all your shout-outs? You
No.
got more? Go.
I haven't done any.
Well, you go, lady.
All right.
You do you, boo.
I'm going to do me. All right.
I don't know if that sounded right.
Yeah, that didn't. And I'm going to hear about it, too. I am going to hear about it. All right. Thank you, Jason Thornburg. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Richard Vasquez, I just got yours. Thank you so much. You're awesome. And Jacob Jordan Bright. Yes, absolutely. Someone else can say your name besides Linda. I apologize. So shout out to Jacob Jordan Bright. Gregory Bryant, shout out to you. Shout out to Farron. And I'm really hoping that Blaine is able to hear it tonight. Shout out to you. I will see you soon. And let's see who else. Rex. Rexalicious. And CJ. Big hello to CJ. I don't have my list again. I don't know what I'm going to... my brain's completely gone. I swear. But I'm sure I'll think of one and say, oh my God, I need to say that one. But anyway, great big hugs to everyone.
You don't have the app on your phone?
What app?
So the Secures has an app too, and you can get all your contacts right there.
Oh no, I got that. But there was Florida.
Travis
Fletcher, and Linda said my other guy, because I'm having trouble getting on that Getting Out.
Getting Out? I got that on my phone too.
I can't get on. They say I'm not a human.
Did you try the mobile app? I don't think it checks to see if you're human. I think only the computer does that.
Leroy Carbala. Big hello to you. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I have a Troy Glover. Hey. I'm doing my hair. Randy Halprin. Big hey to you too. And T. Irvin. Big hello to you. Big head. You see, once I get my list back, everything's coming back. But go ahead, David.
What is it? It's not down here?
Yeah, but it's I was looking for it earlier, and I'm not sure where it went. I don't know what I did with it.
Yeah, that's all right. You did pretty good, but I don't know. I cheat. I open up my contacts.
I saw that, but you know what? The handwritten name is so much nicer.
I haven't done that in a long time.
I know.
Yeah, I get all cramped up and whatever. We're cutting it close.
Yeah, we're cutting it close. I can throw them on.
You can throw them on? Let's go with your favorite. Who's your biggest fan?
I ain't saying that name because I don't want... No. Who is it?
Jennifer.
Go ahead.
Let me throw her on. Hey, Jennifer.
Oh, okay. Hi. I just wanted to say hello to my cousin, Bethel. This is Jenny. I just wanted to tell you we've been thinking about you, and I hope you're doing well. I think you had a visit this past week, I think, by Tia Patty or your mom. I'm actually not sure, but I know that someone went to go see you. We had a good visit with Edward. I think your mom may have told you, but we saw a lot of the family at Edward's presentation that he got, and so it was really good to see everybody, and they went to the game. My family went to the UFC fight in San Antonio, and I don't even like UFC, but I was able to stay there and enjoy it all afternoon. And unfortunately, we just were in the valley because Odie's Thea died, and so we were there Wednesday and Thursday. We just went to the funeral and the rosary and the burial yesterday and came home. But I just wanted to call and say hello, and I hope you're doing well. All of us are doing really well here at home, and I hope to hear from you soon, Primo. Have a good night. I love you. Bye-bye.
Cool.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Yep. Got to get it before it goes beep, beep, beep,
I
beep,
know.
beep.
It was going to go beep, 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 beep.
We got a few minutes left. I'm going to... I was listening to Dennis Wayne Price earlier today. I was looking through some of his old music and stuff, and he sang a song called "Don't" that I don't think I've ever heard before. But it's on the net. I'm going to have to download it, and then I'll come play it for everybody else. I thought it was pretty cool. And he was telling me that his mom's got some music. I have to reach out to his mom. I think she's got some Christian music. So, say hi to Billy Ross Sims. Since you won't say it, I say it. Charles Don Flores. Clinton Lee Young. You know, Diamond was playing on the bed the other day, and she's so gentle with... Natasha. And it's funny, she'll take so much, and then all of a sudden she'll just reach out with one paw and smack her, and she goes flying off the bed. She don't realize she's such a little dog, but she's so strong, you know?
Yeah.
And Corey Stringer, Cornelius Robinson, Dennis Lee Richardson, 3RD, Douglas Rivera, Jeremy Adler, Joe Ramirez, Kenny Morissette, Perry Williams, Pete Sines, Roderick Cooks, Roderick Johnson, Rodney Reed, Sonny Wilson, Will Spear, Alexander Orchard, Ashley Bradshaw, Charles Booth, Charles Miller, Cleto Guerrero. I won't do the whole list because I think Jamon's got some too. I'm going to bounce around, and then next week I'll get everybody. David Easley, Ireland McKay, Isaac Navarrete, Jaime Quijano Jr., Jordan Seal, Joseph Nimitz, Kyle Triplett, Mark Steele, Matthew Hoover, Rashad Eady, Richard Smeal, Ronald Allman, Stanley Corbett, Tiffany Cheeks, Victor Loya, Zachariah Areola. If I missed you this week, I apologize. You are in my thoughts. Y'all keep each other's heads up, and let's let Jamon do a shout out. If he get over there to his microphone, he's changing the camera to make sure he gets his big head up in there.
We only have a few minutes left there. Oh,
you got to turn the submixer on. Turn the submixer on, and then reach over there and whatever mic he's on. We're trying, Jamon. Turn on C and D both, and hitting whatever one he's on, it'll start working.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Go.
Okay. So let's go jump around.
Turn it up some more.
Like you talking about jumping around real quick. Chuck,
there you
Moses
go.
Bella, Loco, Blas Morales, Joker, Bert Shelton, Roger Uvale, if you're still in there, Joshua Burkett, Elliot Williams, Skip, Rudy Ortiz, Yogi, and Z. S. Solons, Adam Waller, Haas, Bobby B. or Bobby Burton, and then Buck, Bill Claxton, Slim, David Mendez, ain't forgot about you, Boogie, Christopher Gray, Jamaica, Mitchell Stewart, and then Marshall, Hussein, Trabian, D. Young, Greg, Gallegos, Callie, Anthony, Whitaker. Shout out to all of y'all. And I'll still say something to Kimberly Milvick, trying to reach into the women's units.
All right, sorry.
That's good for right now. I just jumped around a little bit this time. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah,
Shout out to all of y'all.
We ran it out, didn't we?
Yeah, we ran it out. Yeah.
Well, we want to thank y'all for tuning in, and we want to ask you to stay tuned for Damage Control with Skyla Dawn and DJ Chill. And other than that, have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Bill is loving how